So in this video we're going to solve this equation here. Inside the modulus I've got 3 times e to the 4x minus 5, and then subtract 2 and set that equal to 1. So we want to know what values of x will make this equation equal 1. So we know whatever's inside the modulus will always return a positive value, and then we're going to subtract 2 from it to get 1. So e to whatever power will always be greater than 0. So here that will always be a positive. But here we've got to subtract 5, so we can get negative versions inside this modulus. So when solving this, we need to do 2 cases. When this is positive and when this is negative. So case 1. Let's assume inside here is positive. So then I just put a normal bracket, 3e to the 4x minus 5, and then minus 2 equals 1. And then we'll solve this. Case 2 is what if this is negative? So then what I'll do, if I write case 2 here, I then put a minus in front of this bracket. So I've got minus 3e to the 4x minus 5 minus 2 equals 1. So that's my 2 cases. So now what we're going to do is go through these and solve and find the appropriate values of x. So let's deal with this. Well, we can get rid of the brackets. 3e to the 4x minus 5 minus 2 equals 1. That takes care of that. And then 3e to the 4x minus 5 minus 2, that's actually minus 7. So bring that over to the other side. So we add 7 to both sides. So then I've got 3e to the 4x equals 8. Now I could do e to the 4x 8 over 3. So divide both sides by 3. So e to the 4x equals 8 over 3. And now I can log both sides. So if I log this side, so I'll use the natural logarithm as I've got e here. So natural logarithm of e to the 4x just leaves me 4x. And that equals the natural log of whatever we've got here, which is 8 over 3. Now 8 over 3 is greater than 0, so we can take the logarithm of this to get a real number. So here x is now 1/4 of the natural log of 8 over 3. So that takes care of one solution. Okay, now let's have a look at this case. So now I've got, distribute the minus sign, minus 3e to the 4x plus 5 minus 2 equals 1. Okay, now plus 5 minus 2 is plus 3, so subtract 3 from both sides. So I've got minus 3e to the 4x equals, well, if that's 3, subtract 3, I've then got minus 2. Okay, now let's divide both sides by minus 3. So now I've got e to the 4x equals minus 2 over minus 3. Well, the 2 minuses will cancel out, so that takes care of that. And now I can log both sides. So take the log of that, it's just the same as what happened at this step, just end up with the what's in the indice. So I've got 4x equals the natural log of 2/3. Okay, so now x is just 1/4 of that. So x equals 1/4 of the natural log of 2/3. Now this one here will be a positive number. This one here will actually be a negative number, even though it doesn't look like it. Because what I can do now, 2/3, I can turn that upside down and take the exponential of it and bring a minus sign out to the front. So x equals minus 1 over 4 natural log of 3 over 2. And those are equivalent. So now, what's the approximate values of these? So this one, x is approximately 0.24521. So that's 1. And then this side, x is approximately negative 0.10137, and so on. You can get as many decimal places as you like, or you could have rounded to maybe 2 decimal places. It's up to you. But this will be my exact forms So if we need to solve these exactly, that would be 1, and then these are my approximations underneath. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to graph this function and find the intercepts of the x and the y axis. Okay,